Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Heinz Field. On the return, here's Justin Gilbert. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. We shift our attention to the Pittsburgh Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger, Charles, a man who could become the next 50,000-yard passer in the coming season. Would have had his fifth 4,000-yard individual season last year if it wasn't for the couple of games he missed.
I think his consistency is something we have to start talking about, because we talk about being one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and there's really no doubt about that. But just him answering the bell year after year, putting up those kind of numbers, and leading one of the best offenses in the league. Also, remember Big Ben as a younger quarterback, moving out of the pocket, taking the hit, shrugging them off? Now he's staying in the pocket and winning from there more and more. I think that's going to enhance his career going forward.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The Pro Bowler is a rookie, Marcus Peters, there on the stop. This offense has some speed, and certainly Martavis Bryant, he has some speed.
He has that, and he has size. That's what makes him so difficult to cover. Because just when you think you have to play him one way, the other attribute kicks in. Martavis Bryant could be an all-star real soon.
To go here on second down.
Let him know, let him know. Switch.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Here we go. 180. 56. He's coming. Two. Switch.
Green's got it over the middle. 13 yards there on the pickup, and the Steelers are going to have a first down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Check 26. All right, here we go.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. A couple of Chiefs there to bring him down. And a glance now at the Chiefs' defense.
Tom Ali's stock in trade is a quick first step to the quarterback, and he knows how to finish when he arrives.
Second down following the run.
All day, defense, all day. Here we go. Black 5. Check.
They'll go again with Bell. They find some open field here. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play.
Now that's the kind of run that fires up an entire team. Tackled at the 2-yard line. For the defensive guys, a little bit of a sigh of relief, though, that they stopped him short of the goal line. Now they got to figure out how to shore up the rest of the defense.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run it with Williams. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And we shift our attention to Alex Smith and company. Chiefs coming out on offense. And Alex Smith in 2016 had his best year yet as a pro, Charles. Threw for over 3,000 yards for the 5th time ever, but 3,500 total, 15 touchdowns with 8 interceptions.
I think he's the unquestioned leader of Kansas City's offense, and people always want to criticize his play, say he didn't do enough. But I thought he piloted that team very, very well, and I expect that to continue in 2017, despite what the naysayers may bring into this conversation.
On 1st and 10, Smith out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. And certainly a key cog in this offensive wheel is Jeremy Maclin.
You've just got to find ways to get him the ball, whether you put him in the slot or put him out on the perimeter.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. From the gun, here's Smith. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. And the starting defensive unit here for Pittsburgh.
Bud Dupree came out of the University of Kentucky determined to let everyone know that they play football there as well as basketball. A terrific pass rusher off the edge. For the offense after the incomplete pass. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they caught it up. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown. And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return? return, everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And it's good to make it 14-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. Down throw, it's Smith. It's brought in by Harris. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll come out in the pistol. To throw on second down is Smith. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And some room to maneuver. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Extra point now by Boswell. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Smith on first down. Caught here by Conley. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On the ground, it's the first carry here for Jamal Charles. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities. Now, that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
second down. Here's Smith. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down. Well, he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency. The Steelers insert their nickel defense on third down.
Yeah, they add a DB. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've hit the end of quarter one. 21-0 our score. More from the Steel City coming up after this.
This presentation.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they're driving, but they come up on a third and short here. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Out of the gun, Smith. And Hill with it over the middle. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
On first down, Smith. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The veteran Jeremy Maclin was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Just beating the play clock. Smith throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jeremy Maclin, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
Play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
So it's 4th down, and the Chiefs call on their kicker, Cairo Santos, for the field goal try. And this a 39-yard attempt. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So this offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key for everything. How many offenses we talk to that say we have to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't finished it quite the way they wanted to.
And now out come the Steelers. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance time to find out. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Here we go. Like 30.
Defense showing blitz. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Brought in by Coates. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I love watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Brown finishing 2016 with over 1,200 yards, 106 receptions. Now for him, people were expecting maybe some bigger numbers. Charles, what did you make of Antonio Brown's season?
Well, what I made of it is that he started to get more help along the way. Jesse James developed a tight end. Once Le'Veon Bell got into the lineup, he started to catch passes out of the backfield and ate up a few numbers as well. So Big Ben had more targets to throw it to. That should help Antonio Brown going forward in 2017 because he'll still be the primary guy. But when you get help, well, you can make bigger plays downfield.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. A couple of Chiefs there to bring him down.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Like 30. Easy. Beat these two.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Tomahali coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down for a loss of 5.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll come out in the pistol. Again, we'll see the pistol here. On second down, it's Bell. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. In motion left comes Bryant. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now Ben on 3rd and long. Finding time. Now he's flushed out right. And he checks this one down to Williams. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. Back to Heinz Field after this. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. A chance for us again to look at this Pittsburgh defense. A field goal last time is what they gave up in a close game. All these drives start to feel so critical.
And they are. And, you know, we've met so many defensive coordinators who just really hate the bend but don't break mentality. They're much more of the aggressive school. But that mentality has won a lot of games. If you're only giving up field goals on drives, that usually...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off William Gay. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
that.
Super toe.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. He'll get the football here. Room here to run. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains.
We always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. But 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 11 yards on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Pittsburgh 1st down.
And they pick up the 1st down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout, and now we're set to get going. Fresh set of downs here.
Strong right, strong right. Check. Set. 180. No, back. This is our time. This is our time right here. Here we go. Left. Check. Press out. Switch. Heat these 2. Check.
Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. This will be caught just inside the 10. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And the offense moving. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of time. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. So as they take it over, we step aside. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Boswell's kick is good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Steelers are happy to be in front, and they'll look to play another solid half of football. The Chiefs, on the other hand, want to quiet this crowd and turn things around. All right, let's roll those highlights. 2nd and 2 coming up. Middle of the field, Roethlisberger will find his mark. This play goes for a score. The Steelers up now by 7. 3rd down from the 26. Wares at the catch, but fumbles here. Steelers will pick it up and score. Lead now at 14. Chiefs on offense, first quarter winding down. Charles going to make the catch, but fumble here. Steelers recover the ball and return it for a touchdown. Lead grows to 21.
Okay, Larry, a fairly one-sided first half as we get set to go in the 2nd half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Smith will hand it off here to Charles. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
4 yards remaining now on 2nd down. Smith to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it.
And Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
From the 50 is Smith. And Hill with it over the middle. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handing it to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a 1st down.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Move 45! Move 45!
Smith on 1st down. Looking sideline, incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being real precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And on 2nd and 10 now.
Watch left, watch left, watch left.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you're going to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
And they'll be in search of 11 yards here on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And incomplete. The contact made the ball run free and brings up 4th down.
he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. So the D-line's going to spread out. On fourth down, Smith. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I guarantee you, it's not very good. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So we've got a 2nd and 5. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Roethlisberger will throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll get up near the 45 and spot it at the 44. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And now they're in the hurry-up. They come up with 1 running back. That's Bell.
Beat these 2. Check 20. Check 4. Check 4.
He's going to get the football. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
Set. Let's beat these 2. Hurry up, let's go. Watch the twins. Let's go. Blue 30. Black and
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. It's complete to Brown, right side. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it's a 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
And they're just a couple of yards shy of a 1st down here on 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. And completes Wheaton, complete. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. And that's one of his advantages of a passer is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just goes right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run, combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. The play clock's running down. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They run with a fullback mix. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I don't know about you, partner, but on second and inches, a lot of the times I'm worried about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They come out here, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And Roethlisberger, his second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. I actually hear a tune being warbled.
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
This will be taken about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And they're going to speed things up here. First down, it's Smith. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. James Harrison not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Here's Smith now on second down. Quick slant. That's caught by the veteran Macklin.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
So the offense has it first and 10. Following the penalty, here's Charles. So we got 3 and 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
holding, offense.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Ready! Come on! Ready!
From the gun, here's Smith. Caught here by Conley. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. 20 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Chiefs a first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. Every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Under!
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Move 45! Move 45! Over!
Back to the air. Smith on second down. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And quickly, they get to the line. From the red zone now, Smith. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Albert Wilson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. But now they're well executed.
That time, a 6-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. They're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you needed it, but yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they'll go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that's exactly what they're going to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Hey, you got three. Three down. Shore down.
Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
So 2nd and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Play clock winding down. Again, it's Bell. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit. Even though I'm not rooting for either team, that was a really nice defensive play. That's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
I got it.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Charles, you think Big Ben is happy to have Antonio Brown on the other side of his passes?
You know he is, but he also expects it. This is how their offense runs best. When those two get together, especially early, and continue to do it throughout the game, the end result is the one we're seeing right now. They're ahead on the board.
It has been early and often. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Bell. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Blue 30. There's 2. Check 13. Check 13. Blue, there's a...
They'll pitch it out to Bell. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Ten yards to go on 3rd.
Watch left. Watch left. Let's go now. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Bud Dupree not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. One last throw here for Smith. He's going to let it fly. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off William Gay. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon.